Hey guys, I'm Shuro from Forte, and you all are welcome to another CTF series. So, in this CTF series, we are going to perform our attack against a Reven which is a security website, and yeah, that's it. So, without talking too much, let's get started. For a better view, I'm going to convert my screen into full view mode. So, we're inside the full view mode, and let's get started. So, it's going to distract my eyes, so I wanna make it much more comfortable for my eyesight. So yep, that's it. So I'm going to open up my terminal again as usual, or I'm going to open up my IP address. I don't know my IP address. Config, and here is my IP address, and to know my gateway address, so we can use simply Reven, and here is our gateway IP address. Okay. So now I'm going to use map scan. So it's getting a bit boring, so we are going to open up something else. You can use the Nmap, which is a graphical version of Nmap2. So let's open it up, and here we go. We're going to open up our targeted IP address 2.068.0.0 and 24. It will scan on 2 to 4. Okay, so this is what it does mean. So I'm going to go for a interactive scan. This is it's a ping scan. Okay, it's a ping scan. Is SP. Yep. So this is what we are going to open. So I'm going to scan here. So it's starting the scan, and it does it. So we got the graphical version here. We have some informations here. So this is our list of machines that are connected to our gateway. So here we got the 192.168.109, which is connected to our Oracle virtual machine. Okay, so this is our targeted IP address, and here is it. So it's a simple graphical thing. Okay, so nothing else. That's what. Okay, so as we know, this one is here, so we can simply go for a scan for like what? I'm not comfortable with graphical one, so we can simply go for here SP SC and capital A dash. Oops, sorry. I need to cancel it, but I don't even know how to cancel it. Okay, so this is the problem. Yep, here it is. I need to cancel it here. So you can simply enter our IP address, targeted IP address. Okay, so this is our targeted IP address, and let's see what we can find out from here. So I want to mention that Nmap and Nmap is same. The Nmap is a graphical version of Nmap. So, but I would recommend you to use the Nmap, the command line tool. It will be better for you. Okay, so for a learning purpose. So I'm going to scan it. Now the code is same. Okay. So this is going to hit onto this IP address. So let's wait a bit for get the result. You can minify it. Okay. As our need. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we got it. So we got something here. So we find out SSH port, and the version is OpenSSH 6.7p1 domain, which is not vulnerable, I believe. Not I'm sure it's not vulnerable. And here's some SSH host key, and we got a TCP port HTTP running on Apache. HTTP 2.4.10, which is not vulnerable, and the title of this site is Reven Security. Okay, we got another port open, but I don't want to interact with this port. I have no idea about it, so we can, but I don't think so here we need anything because it's not a vulnerable port. Okay, so some kernel purposes. Okay, so can I use select all of them, and I'm going to open up our terminal, and I'm going to open up my root mode, and during the root password I'm going to go for my desktop and making a project folder for this project, and I'm going to make a thing called libpad and nmap result. I think I made a mistake of result, so I'm going to save it. That's it. Whatever, it's not a big problem. So we got our session here. You can simply close this window. Okay, so now we have our nmap result. Okay, so as we got something is like cat nmap dot. I hope it's okay. Yep, and here we go. This is our nmap text. So I again, I want to prefer you to after making a scan, you should save it to another text file so that you can view it anytime you want, and that's how you can save processing speed. Okay, so now here we got something, and we got a TCP port, so it has something to show us. So let's see it under it. So I'm going to open up my Firefox browser. Okay, and open up. I'm going to search for the target IP address that will show us something on the TCP port, which is HTTP 80 port. Okay, so let's see what I can find out. Here's the Reven Security title, and it's taking a bit of time. This is unusual, so it should be or faster. It's not working. Okay, we got it. So this is our Reven Security, the professionals. Okay, so that is what it's kind of funny that we need to crack or get into a security system, right? So all I know about is this CTF has 4 flags. We need to get 4 flags, but the main thing will be getting the first flag. Okay, so this is what we can get here. So now let's have a look onto it. If we got a hint of okay, we got here HTML, so it's not a WordPress based. That's what we can ensure right now. This is just a static HTML page, not a dynamic one. So services, yep, but I like the design. Okay, it's pretty standard. And going to this team, we got it here, team members, right? And then the blog. Okay, WordPress is installed for the blog. Okay, so this is not working right now. Okay, I don't think so it has any design. That's why it's not showing us anything. Okay, so this is empty and crashed. So the blog is using the WordPress, so WordPress is installed into it, right? So here we go. So yep, we got a clear idea of it, because as they're using WordPress, so WordPress must have a user. So if they have multiple users, so we can find out multiple users also. And if we got any of them, we can find get access to into it. And uh, those who write about blogs, they must be administrator or something else. So we got a hint about this blog and the WordPress. Okay, so this is our first hint. And now I want to get a, oh my god, it's not a problem. I want to make a simple scan of it. So yes, I love to scan for vulnerabilities, so that we can find out or get a clear roadmap of our next step. So I love to use in scan, and I'm going to use the minus URL, and I'm going to say http://and.68.0.109 and QWDES, and it's going to run a scan against this IP address, this site. Okay, so we need to wait a minute or moment. So it got a directory called CSS, and let it be finished. Okay, so yep, let's see what I get from here. Okay, in the meantime, we can use another thing. We can simply use get some important files like the flag text. So flag, okay, sorry, flag dot text, and here we go. I need the first flag, then second flag, then third flag, then fourth flag. These all are the flags. It contains 4 flags we got from the description, and we need to find out them. Okay. So it's going to find out some web shell finder plugins. Remote code executions, it didn't find out anything. And remote file include, it's testing it out. So dynamic tests, no directories added, doesn't get anything. But as we got a hint of it, we should go for according to our hint. Okay, so it's completed now, and let's see what we can get here. We got a huge email list, so this might be our some interesting or okay. So I think we should grab them for our project. Okay, so I'm going to get them, and yeah, after getting them, we can make another thing called leadpad emails.text, and I'm going to paste it here. So what we can use is just removing the sites. Oh god, not a problem. You can simply paste it again, and yep, that's it. It's pretty simple, and need to cut them, because if we got a session to brute force the WordPress with the emails, so we can use these emails, because we got some emails from the scan, so it might be interesting for us or useful. Okay, so keeping it in mind, we should always be prepared for it from the beginning. So let's see. Sorry. So it's a really boring work. Okay, so it's really boring task for me, but it's important, quite important, because we may need it in future, because it's giving us a lot of directories. Okay, so yep. Sorry for this kind of annoying things. I'm not a good editor. Um, if I know editing videos, so I can after at that time of editing releasing this video, I would have time lapse it. Okay, so okay, it's done. So I'm going to save it, and that is what I need. So we didn't find out anything important, uh, but we know that it's a WordPress thing, right? So directory, but we got another thing. This is I don't know, but let's have a look onto the pages, because it's not a dynamic page, it's a static page, so it might have something interesting in the codes, because it's written in hand, not in builders. Okay, so can I get something here? Okay, I think we got something here like that. It's not important. Okay, so these things are not important, it's just a comment. Okay, so these are not important. It without these things it can be run, but they're adding some comments above this unuseful things, and like this meta. Okay, so it's meta, it's favicon is important. Okay, so author name, it's not important, this is not important. All the important things are here, so these are the most important things. And the site icon. Okay, so he's using almost everything, so we should find it out. In blog area, it sounds like interesting. Not, no, but I'm pretty much sure that it might be something, because he's using extra comments and the unuseful, useless things. Okay, above the useless things, so it's a bit of hint maybe to use it. So let's go for another one. Yeah, you can see that. So he's using useless comments, a lot of useless comments, so that we can simply figure out that he's using something tricky inside it. As we have to find out 4 flags, so it might be a long video. So please keep a stay with us. Okay, we're in the about us. So let's go for the service pages. So service pages, I'm going to open up the view page source, and okay, so without losing time, we can simply run a scan onto it, as it will save a lot of time. So you can use something called WP scan. Okay, so WP scan. Oops. help and scan. I just need to know the URL option. Okay, so it's URL and oops, sorry, my bad. 68 fool me. So let it be. It's going to scan. In the meantime, we're in the service, right? So let's see. You can also see here the useless things here, comments. Those are not important in this. Okay, because of these useless things, the website size gets bigger and gets slower. So those web developers are watching this video, make sure that use the code really minifying after coding it. Okay, so you should minify your codes, right? It's good, yeah, it's good to minify a code. Yep, we got our first flag. So as we figured, as we were thinking that is using unnecessary comments, so it's pretty much obvious to get a flag into it. So it's okay. We got our first flag and let's save it. And we also got our scan. So we're going to use nano flag dot text and oops, not sorry. I'm sorry. Do leadpad flag dot text, and I'm going to paste the first flag here. This is our first flag, and here is our first WordPress scan. Okay, so let's see what we found out inside it. I'm taking apologies for my voice, so we didn't find out any important things. So we can run something called wp scan with users. We can search for users here. Okay, let's see if we got any users here. And because WordPress must have some users, okay? So enumerating users, okay, so users undefined. Okay, so we got some users here called Michael and Stephen. Okay, so Michael and Stephen. These are the two usernames, okay, out there inside this database, inside the WordPress. So I'm going to use the sudo 2390 password. Okay, so now let's for the city desktop city project, and let's what we can use is here can use something called now user dot text, and I'm going to use names called MICHAEL 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 and Stephen. Michael and Stephen, and we're going to save it. Okay, these are the two things we need to use. So let's see something interesting called what we got here. So it's really important. We can simply cut it, cat nmap result.text. So we got our username. So there is no port open for a brute force instead of 22, which is SSH. So we got a hint of the brute force. Okay, so but we don't have any password list. So at first we need to go for our, as I don't have any password list to use, we need to get our help from our inbuilt word list. You can simply use locate. You can or go for the cd share, or you can simply use locate word list. We have a lot of word lists, so we can simply go for the nmap list. Okay, so this is the main thing we can stand out for. So I'm going to use something called pt get install. I think we don't need it. So we can use in this video I'm going to use Medusa. Okay, yes, we can use Medusa. So as we have saved in it then, so we don't need to use it. Okay, so you can use okay, so Medusa is for the host, which is our IP address, and once user I know is Steven, and the password list we want to paste here is this one, and -p, and it's aim for the SSH port. Oops, sorry. So let's see. Okay, Medusa is really slow. I don't want to use Medusa. Sorry, I'm sorry. Medusa is really slow, but in my opinion, but Medusa is accurate, no, much more accurate. Okay, so Medusa is basically a brute force software that can project that can make a really great combination and give you the accurate answer. Okay, so accurate username and passwords out there. So I'm going to use again the Hydra for the Steven. And password list I need to use the fee 22 and 2.68.0.09, and I need to stop after getting a fast pair, and I need the SSH. Let's see what I get. I don't think so it's gonna work. I need to use a better thing. So we can use something called a big one, which is here, the most favorite one of all brute forcers. So I'm going to use this thing instead of nmap list. Or you can use another things as well, but I will recommend you to use this thing if you are not sure about the password. So it has tons of passwords to use. Okay, so I'm going to use this, and here I'm going to use another one called Hydra, L for Michael, right? So no, so cat user.text and hydra l michael p for the password list and browse mode F for getting started to get the fast peer, S for the port and our IP address, and at last the service we are going to attack. Sorry, fool me. So let's see what we can get here. I didn't find out anything in the Steven. Okay, it's not gonna work because yep, it got something. Okay, so it got the Michael for the passwords, so we don't need it. It's a useless thing, I think. So we don't need it, right? So we got a Michael, and we were attacking onto the SSH server. So SSH port, okay? So I'm going to use SSH, and to use the Michael to copy it. It's getting interesting, right? Because it's quite different. 68.2.109, and we have the same password as well. So we got into it. So we're in the Michael as who am I? I'm Michael. So let's see where we are now. So we're inside the home and Michael directory. Let's see if we got anything hidden or not. So we have something. Can we use a cd bash into it? Nothing. Can we use cat to read it out? Yes, we can use the cat to read it out. It's just a program, nothing else. Okay, so use cat bash history or profile. If we got anything inside it, so it will be a plus sign for us, but we didn't find out anything here, so we should go for we are here. So next thing we need to use for var is var can we use Python here? You can use Python, right? You can use import pty, import pty, import, so it's not gonna work. Import pty, it's not gonna work. So we should go for the root. That's permission denied. Use home, and here we go. Can use Stephen. We didn't find out anything. So let's go inside the we just forgot about it. We should go for the WordPress, right? So we already know that a WordPress is installed into it, so we can, and WordPress needs a MySQL and using them a dashboard, sorry, a database. So it's a key point to us. So we can use the cd per, can we use per cd www, and we got a flag 2. Okay, so we got flag 2 dot text, and here we go, we got a flag 2 dot text, sorry, flag 2. And let's open up another one, sorry, desktop project pad flag dot text. So we got the second flag here and paste it. So you got the second flag. So we got it, and we should go for the www. Oops, sorry. HTML. Sorry, this is so-called Apache. So we got, see, this is security doc. It's a WordPress. Okay. The main thing is now we need to go for the WP config. So we need to use and we need the database and the user. So let's see what the database. Okay, so database user is root, which is our target, and here is the root password of the database. It's really important. Okay, so now we need to use get into it with MySQL, and I need u root p, and here is the password, and we're inside the MySQL. Of course, you need to use some MySQL codes here. So yeah, we know it. Databases, and can use use information schema, not information, sorry, my bad. Show tables. Let's see some users are inside it or not. User privileges, there is nothing. Okay, so can use databases, can go for the use MySQL and show, god damn, sorry, I need the MySQL root and the password, and use MySQL show tables. Is there any users? Yeah, we got a user, so select all from user. We got a root here, right? So it's a root and it's the password, right? So let's see if we got anything or not. So can you use the hash identifier? Oh, sorry. Okay. Asking me the password, right? So it's a MySQL SSA on. So can we use a crack station for it? Crack station. So let's search for it. If we got anything or not, you need to paste it, and I need to verify myself as I'm not a robot. Oops, traffic lights. It's very annoying to me right now because it's getting. I'm sorry, it's traffic light, right? So it's the video is getting really bigger. Oh God, traffic lights. I don't think so. Here another one. Yep. Let's see. Okay, I failed to find it out. So it's not possible right now. So can we use show data faces, and we can go for the use WordPress. Use WordPress, right? And show tables. And here we go, some important things. This is called WP users. Oh, sorry. Select all from WP users. So it's really important to know, and we got it. We got the Michael username and the password, right? And here is the user email that he is using for getting inside the WordPress. Okay, so can we use can we add email.text to redirect michael@reven.org? So can we get anything here like that? Michael. No, we didn't find out anything from there, but it's not our right value, so we can go for and crack it for the crack station. So please don't give me anything here. No, okay, so okay, if we found anything unrecognized format, right? So can I use parrot Michael for it like this? Can I use this again? I need to use the $sign without the $sign. Okay. Nothing. Can we use this one? Sorry. Oh God, bosses, right? it unrecognized format. So anyway, it's a crack station, right? So here is something called how do you can use this hash identifier again. Okay, so let's see hash identifier where it is. We can search it here. Hash identifier. Sorry. And I'm going to paste it. Nothing. So we need the full thing here, right? The full keywords. Okay, so it's ND5 WordPress, right? So can we get something called ND5 WordPress hash track online. So let's see if we got anything or not. It's a service. Okay, so the submitted file it don't give us a lot of things, but okay, so there is an option instead of using John, so I think we need to use John here. So let's see, leave pad hash dot text, where I am going to set it and save it here, and let's use something called ls John and John and can we get look at rocku dot text, and I'm going to copy it and cp the look at rocku dot text to of let's see pwd my location. Okay, so cp sorry, it's onto home. Oops, my bad. Desktop project, and we got it, and to contribute. So let's see what I can find out here. Hash text word listicle rocku dot text. Let's see what I can find out. It's for this T-pen, right? Okay, it got it. It has a password here, so I can simply got it. So yeah, that is why we will have to use rocku.txt. So now we have this T-pin here, so we can simply go for it. Wow, what did we get? The pink 84, right? So this is our for the Stephen. So I'm going to use here like exit, or can I use something else like what? Yep. Um, we can also use the thing called SSH. This is Steven. Um, the rate of 192.168.0.009, and the password is pink84. It should work here, and we're inside it. So we're inside. So who I am? Who am I? So yeah, here's Stephen, and we can clear it. ls ls la pwd cd. Can I go into the root? Not root. So I need a bash, right? Can I use Python here? Yes, we can find get Python here. So we can use it. But you can also use show data bases like it, and I need to go for the okay. I also want to know this one also. So can you use it? And let's see if you can. So it will be a great thing for us. So root 2389. Okay. Oops, my bad. Sorry. So root again. Password, so desktop and projects gain. Sorry, it's project. Okay, so that's it. And leapad has dot text, and what we need is this one. Okay, so password for the Michael, and let's paste it here, and I'm going to save it. And yeah, here we go. You can use John hash dot text word list. I call rocku dot text. So if it's finding out, so it will be a great news for us. So now let's see use WordPress as a dash as our database, show tables, and it's a comments. Comments are not important. Links, can I use select all from WP comments, sorry, links, empty. So use WP options. My God. Let's find out something called flag. Flag 3. There is no flag, okay? So show temples. So we can go for the post meta is not important. So we can use select. Select post meta. Let's see what's inside it. Select all from WP post meta. Meta keys, right? This is not important. So we can use select all from posts. Okay. So it's breaking the terminal. Okay, so we got something here. A really great thing. This is here. See, we got the flag 3 and flag 4. Both are inside it. So let's open it out. It's not going to give us anything right now. So can we use it like let's make it simplified for us so that we can make it really clean. Okay, so we got a flag test, and here is a third flag. It's not gonna work because it needs a root. So I need to open a terminal here. Root and my password and leaf pad flag.text, and here you go, the third flag. And I also need the where it is flag text. Okay, so this is the fourth flag. You got the fourth flag here. You need to copy it, and here you go, the fourth flag, right? So you got the all of the four flags, but the main thing is that we can go for exit from here, Reven, right? So we can go for this route. Steven and paint 84. I believe. Steven 84. It's not going to work, but I don't need a single thing. We can close this terminal and also this one as well, because we got our thing, right? So I also don't know this one also we can close it out, and this one also. So we got a thing called Python, and we're inside it. We're inside what? We're inside a thing called a user called Steven, and we have something here that we need a bash to use the root, right? So, and we also have the Python, so we can use Python C, the old times thing, and import pty, then pty.spawn, and first bracket and bin sh for the bash, and to close it, and oops, sorry. Okay, can you use cd bin and we have sh, so csmod plus x not permitted, right? Nmap Reven, right? Python C and import pty, then pty dot spawn. Let's see if I did anything wrong or not. No module, right? So you got a mistake here. It's PWN. Bad. Spawn. Just need to use this thing again. So I know it's going to be a thing. Let's cd. Can we use cd root? C to root. H is not working. And map Python C import pty pty dot spawn, then ping essays again, my bad. Copy this. It's not going to work, right? Let's see how we can make it. It's really tough, so it's not working. Can we use cd root? Not. Okay. Ping sh root, fool me, bash root, not working. So what should I do now? It's really important to know. So can we go for stat? But you can go for cd for cd www cd html. Is there anything you're gonna miss? So okay, is that not working? So can we use something like that as we are using here like if you're using something called like root. Okay, so let's make it root. Let's think someone root is using a program called like test. So let's move into uh, the desktop project and nano test.py and use print hello world. Okay, so that's the thing. And if we are going to use from so okay, so can you use python test.py? It can. Can I use like that sudo python test.py? So it's going to ask me the password, right? So it's going to give us something. So we can use sudo and python c import pty and pty dot spawn dot spawn, sorry, spawn and sorry, bin bash, and got it. Can I use now ls and go for it, and cd cd root, and the root, okay, root is here, so we can use cat flag4 dot text, sorry, cat flag4 dot text, and here you go. So congratulations on successful routing Reven. Okay, so we got the flag4 previously inside the post, and here you go, and this is our main thing. This is 4, and congratulations, we got the root mode here. So I need to copy this, and let's cut it out, and leave bad. What was that? Flag dot text. It's the same. Okay, so we got all the root accesses and other things and the default flags. So this is a great thing, and I'm going to exit it now, exit it now, exit it now, exit it now, exit, and exit, again exit. So it was really hard, one of the hardest CTF I've ever seen right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If yes, please like this video, subscribe this channel, and yeah, that's it, and wait for our next CTF challenges. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Peace.